But yeah, Tundra last pick here.
Yeah, they're taking their time. We are going to see a Doom come out, so that will then be our carry on the lane. And then most likely we'll see Toby on that Pugna with the Crystallis Doom.
But what's our average game time right now at this tournament?
Yeah, it's got to be close
It's
to
for like 50 minutes, right?
It's got to be up there. We've had a couple of, more than a couple go past the 60, I want to say, so far today on these streams.
And let's see what this, okay, so really interesting. I wanted to point this out because we've seen a lot of times when Malrine in the past gets picked a Primal Beast and then he gets counterpicked pretty hard, right? And they usually do some type of weird pivot adaptation where he goes and cuts the offlane wave or drags the wave to himself in the mid lane. So let's see what that adaptation is going to be from Falcons if they do want to try to get that laning advantage and not just have the Primal get shut down. He's got boots, so you know that's something you want to have versus the Monkey King, but let's see if he does any weird.
I mean, that's very true. You're absolutely right. He's not going to want to play that. He is going to do the pulling the creeps.
Yeah, so let's see where he pulls them.
And does Tundra do anything about that, or can you not really that early on when the Primal Beast starts going behind your tower grabbing creep waves?
Well, if you have this type of setup, right, you don't really want to chase him because now you have lane versus the Snapfire. So as we said, this is what they've done. We've seen them do this in the past when he has this, either it's Earth Spirit, that here is kind of dead, but Earth Spirit and Primal Beast are the two that we've seen Malrine do this the most.
Yeah, we did have some Earth Spirit today.
We did.
It was maybe just the one game.
Yeah.
But indeed, definitely a hero. There's still some question marks around on how valid it is right now in this patch.
Either way, BZM is set up to have a absolutely dream
he's going to get to farm, right? Sure, he's not going to necessarily like dumpster this sort of melee here in the mid lane because Malrine's got answers on how to play this matchup. But yeah, he's going to get all that early game timing he needs, the item timings, to be able to make moves around the map and get pretty active. I mean, and that's something, right? Both of these lineups, I feel like we're going to see a lot of brawling in the mid game.
I would hope so, yeah. It's so many good, like, just team fight ultimates that are coming out from Falcons early if they get the good levels, and then overall from Tundra, it's a lot of damage. And Monkey King, if he's able to rotate early, which with a good start, he absolutely will, it's going to be really cool to witness. Looks pretty cool for Falcons to adapt with what they were against here.
Malrine able to grab the wave again. Didn't quite get the range creep, so BZM still able to get more out of this. Back down on the bottom. We saw sort of finishing up there what was going on earlier. Crip keeping them low, sets them up to find the chance for Skeeter to step up and get that first blood.
So where's Malrine gonna go, Owen? So we were talking about how the adaptation from Falcons for the side lane, but the mid lane.
You want to come to my lane? I'm gonna come to your lane.
All right.
So now he's down here looking at 33. He wants revenge. Let's see what they can get. Trying to get the angle onto Saxa, but I mean, Malrine's having to hold back a little bit. Skeeter trying to set him on a 33. Now Malrine's ready to go. Closes in upon him. 33. There we go. Malrine gets his revenge.
Is he giving it? Are they giving him the wave as well? It looks like Skeeter is sacrificing his wave potentially for Malrine too.
Okay. Yeah,
Or they're just going for a kill.
Sharon is carrying this game. You know, we saw BZM let 33 have a couple of creeps from mid. Now Skeeter, he's maybe letting Malrine out. Malrine's deciding. He's like, can I take these, bro, or do I have to let them go to you? We'll see.
They're his. He's got tramp up in a second.
I don't know. He might be saving them for his carry.
Maybe. No.
Teasing around there with 33.
He doesn't have mana now. Okay, he's got bottle, he's got the shield.
Saxon's coming back in with the backup now, TPing over.
The creeps, a lot are going to get denied. They've done some, like we said, really cool moves to be able to get him back into this position. 4-3, not the most kills, but still very active. We see BZM making the move bottom.
They're looking for 33. Scatter blast off the mark from Crip.
BZM wants to protect 33.
Yeah, see if BZM can help out and maybe turn this one around. Cookie set up here on towards 33. Straight away with the boundless strike. They stop the kisses, but will not be able to stop BZM. 33 from going down.
Speaking of Malrine, they are stalking him.
33.
It's a bit deep though here.
BZM's thinking about setting things up with the boundless. Got Toby as well. 33 trying to bait things. They're going to look to move in here with the call. Jump forward with the cookie, 33, and he's going to get charged across here. Beautiful angle from Malrine over the three of them. Snaking's turned up as well with the heal. They'll look to try and finish 33 off here with the little shredder. It's not enough. 33 lives. Toby able to heal him up. Snaking trapped in the shards. He'll fall to the right clicks of BZM, but 33 is actually so low. The call will come out from 33, but he has to run. Malrine tries to catch him down. 33 dodging, standing at the side of the fight. Skeeter and Malrine, they'll slowly run him down, surely. I mean, he's pretty speedy here with his phase boost, 33. Meanwhile, on the back of the fight, BZM does manage to finish a crit. Amar, he gets the kill against Crystallis. A massive kill here for the Magnus, and with that, you see the gold on Amar. He is zooming ahead. Of course, the chase down here, all the way across the mid, does continue. They will manage to finish off 33.
And instantly going again, Tundra, they don't have Wukongs.
Are they going to be ready for this? Malrine, setups there, kisses to follow. The burst, easily enough. BZM's gone. And this is going to be a pretty safe Roshan, not the quickest, but
They've got the
definitely
rally creeps. It's gonna go fast.
That's true, I guess, with the whole army of summons here, it's definitely going to help. But it's definitely one of those Roche attempts that if you're Tundra, even if you know about this, you don't want to walk into this. You got to just try and find what you can elsewhere on the map. As this Roshan, it's all Falcons. You don't want to walk into them right now.
They've got the scan. Toby's just blasting the bottom tower, so he's getting a significant amount of damage at least here. Down to 1,400. They're tipping in. 33.
Look at the grab on him straight away. Maureen opens up on towards him. The best thing Tundra could do is try and bail the rest of them out of there, and they'll be able to do so. 33 or 4. Oh, Toby might have stuck around a little too long. He's going to try for the TP out. They've got a way to stop it here with the onslaught.
I guess he went for another blast or two, or maybe he went up trying to help and save 33, but either way, it ends up save your buddy syndrome, gives another kill.
Saxa stepping out here, has BZM behind him. Maybe seeing if they can get the grab on a Snake King, but Snake King's pretty beefy. They'll drop the Wukongs. Boundless will come in to put a stop to the Pulverize. Snake King falling low, will get the ult off, but they'll still finish him off with the Jingu damage from BZM. Maureen goes over with the onslaught. 33 has the call for the controls. They'll be able to lock down Maureen for now, and should be able to bring in the damage to take him out. They do. The dunk comes in from 33. They'll get the kill. And BZM, he's able to step away. Blasting onto Saxa. Mar trying to push forward. The snowball's going to be heading his way.
Uh-oh.
So if there's going to be any way out of this for Saxa, unlikely. Straight into the Radiance burn of Skeeter. Saxa try and holds him back with a punch. The Crepify comes in, but Amar jumps forward. Shockwave Skewer catches onto the two, and then BZM surrounded. He's trying to get the Jingu into the Boundless, but he can't build up the stacks in time. BZM's dead, and now Toby and 33, they've got to run. Skeeter's in with the chase down. Toby buys a bit of safety, a bit of time with the Glimmer Cape, but Skeeter stays in on top of him. Decrepify as well, giving him a bit more of a charge, but Amar puts a stop to the suck as he's in with the Skewer. And Falcons, again, take another team fight. Tundra would have wanted to have their cause right, considering some of the start of this game. Again, you know, for BZM, he had this lane in the mid, but wasn't really able to do too much with it because of how kind of rough the side lanes ended up going. They'll get the call in, but there's the RP. Amar locks down the two of them. Toby will fall, and now 33 is going to get chased down. He's going to go for the TP out. They got anything to stop it? They don't, so 33 will live this time.
They have to try for these type of side lane ganks and just try to burst a target with either a Tusk Punch or a Tusk or an Axe Ball. But this is the problem.
Yeah, ready to make place against 33. He's got the Glimmer, but the Sentry's already down in this area, so Amar able to stay on top of him. Shockwave's going to be there in a second, but not before the Blink's back up. So 33.
They're chasing.
Yes, and he's going to still get it run down here by Skeeter. Blink's back up in turn for Amar. He'll get the job done. Meanwhile, over in the mid, find a chance to make the jump in onto Crit. Forced to the side though, Crit finally falls, but it's meant that BZM's had to go a bit deep, so the grab's there from Maureen, has the control as well with the onslaught. BZM cannot get out as Amar joins the fight mid, finishes off the job, and continues to chase back the rest of Tundra.
Blinking 2, Toby's found.
It's going to be another one here. Amar, he wants the final touch here.
It just took them a little bit.
And he's going to get it. Triple for Amar.
Took him a little too long to kill Crit. They get the TP rotations. Falcons is honestly very on point. This early game has been crazy from them as the supports continue to scale. And for Tundra, as you said, they're going for the farming items. I see BCM bottom.
So, Maureen and Amar, they've found 33 again. Skeeter's able to kill off BZM. It's a painful one right now for Tundra.
But they are trying to do it, you know, they are trying to cut these waves, but Falcons
keep the game going, open up maybe some opportunities to catch Falcons in some sort of a mistake, but so far it's not quite happening. They're looking at Skeeter bottom.
He's got the Manta.
They'll get the punch up. They'll get the Doom down onto him.
Oh,
okay.
He actually gets the Manta through the shard.
Should still be able to take him down. Well, at least buy extra time to try and finish the job, but because this is buying time for backup to come in, borrowed time will finish. The heal not going to save him. They get the kill done.
So close.
It's a big kill for Tundra. See if they can cut their losses and only lose the Pugna here on this one. TP out from Crystalis. Saxa is going to be found. He's going to have a chance for the blink out. After this, he's not. Skewer comes in. But they did manage to accomplish something. They killed the carry. Well, one of the carries. Amar, godlike, of course, on his Magnus. Quick moves as well. Even before they finish the Roshan, we're already getting Amar and Crit looking to see if they can catch BZM, knowing he's going to try for this sort of play here, and there's the timing perfectly. Read him like a book. Catching BZM by surprise, of course, just assuming that they would all be in the pit still.
Oh, Crystalis.
But Amar a step ahead there with the help of Crit.
He might get caught here. Toby actually stops Maureen.
Or does Maureen stop them? He's got the BKB ready. Backup moves in from Falcons. Tundra, they've got to run. Shards come down, but Maureen's able to jump over them. Looks like Crystallis will manage to get away there thanks to Saxa blocking off the majority of Falcons, but it will cost Saxa his own life.
Somehow they they disengage with the Pugna as well too, but Tundra.
I mean, they still know the Crystallis out on the map.
Oh, well, that's okay.
And they're still going to get him. Onslaught across, Crystallis to fall. Another one from beyond godlike on the Magnus. Toby.
They're truly on fire, Owen. There's no space for Tundra to get anything.
Tundra's best bet is definitely going to be if they can try and entice Maureen or Amar to do a little bit of fountain diving. Because these heroes can be tempted to get in there, especially the Magnus, if you are having a game where you haven't died yet. Now Amar, he's going to be ready to try and skewer some people out of that fountain. Maybe Tundra can look to play that towards their own advantage.
And just look when they're near the Chen. This is my favorite thing about Chen usually is you just see the raid boss buffs.
Amar,
the line, the
gets a grab, skewer back on to Toby. Maureen, they'll get a grab as well, moves it on to Saxa. Saxa, Glimmer. Maureen now trapped in the shards, but not a lot they can do about that. He's out with the cookie. They don't have the damage to threaten him. And now Maureen, he's in again, goes straight away over towards Saxa. Saxa will be able to get back to the fountain in time. Toby comes in with a buyback. 33 will get the call on towards the two of them, but the RP's there in response from Amar on towards Crystallis. He gets the BKB off. The Glimmer as well, buying him some level of protection. The Crepify comes in. He'll be able to turn, get the two up, but Amar jumps in. Stewart across, gets the three of them. That's Crystallis out of the game without buyback. Pulverized from Maureen on towards BZM. Oh, this game surely over. 33 comes in with a buyback, but it's 4 dead, no buybacks available on any of those 4. And there's the fountain of dive attempt. They want to try and get the team wipe. GG has been called though already as this game won.
Holy shit.
Tundra, they barely stood a chance on this one, folks.
Honestly, I guess Falcons, after that 60-minute game, we saw them sweating a bit. I think they're like, we don't want no more 60 minutes.
It's not an easy pick for Falcons here, I think.
I agree totally. I think the whole team for the Falcons is really reliant on the Pangolin role. Now they got Doom as well, so... Wait, what does that mean?
Eat one of the creeps,
Amar did.
spell the other.
Put the Doom against Darkseer, you mean? Yeah.
Catch could be something a little interesting in this game when we're looking at stuff, right? Yeah, there's a Rupture, there's a Roar, but there's a lot of elusive things that could potentially come into play here on both sides. You know, Tundra if they don't get the catch, but also on Falcons if they don't get the catch on a speedy Bloodseeker. So let's see what we get.
And this bouncy rune. They're gonna be able to grab it. Skeeter gets it, so there's going to be 3 bouncies here to start things off for Falcons.
Sneaky. I thought BZM I was looking, he was putting his boars back. That one, yeah, I made a slight mistake, but you know what
I wonder how many Maureen has got. Okay, maybe, what would warrant that sort of bit of banter? Probably getting about 3 of them or something. Down on the bottom lane,
They do get Toby. He steps up
find
a
that
little
first
too
blood.
far.
As you said, it's sort of in terms of the lane setup, he's kind of on the hero that was likely to be the most vulnerable.
Yeah, I think he's... Him at 33 is likely the only
try and get in on this.
Early, but now with the 3rd hero snaking...
Good connection with the dagger as well from Crit.
They've got an enchant.
They're going to be able to maybe get the courier as well. Yeah, Crit takes out the courier. The rest of them take down Crystallis. Big kills from Amar to start things off, and at the same time, top Skeeter able to chase down Saxa. 2k lead already here, 5 minutes in, folks.
Toby steps up a bit far, and it actually, sequences into a 2nd kill because of that with the rotation.
Look at this move towards the mid. Maureen's got the rolling thunder ready. BZM's actually able to get the kill, and that's a surefire tip if I ever did see one, of course.
Do they get the rune as well? Saxa will be able to take that one away, at least from Maureen. And 33 looks like he's
got the surge. He's going to try and get over to the creep camp, but Crit in with the whip.
33's having a tough time in this lane, so see some of these Dooms kind of, abuse these powerful neutrals that you can get. And he's playing versus a hero that sustains, right? So every time he hits him, 75% heal reduction.
They're going to try and make the go on to him. He's going to go straight for the attempt to TP, but Crit's ready with a whip to put a stop to that escape. Rolling Thunder comes in. Crystallis going to get chased down by Amar. Dragged back here with the Wild Wing Ripper. They kill off the Bloodseeker, turn their attention over towards Toby. This bottom lane, not a place for Tundra to be. A couple of times now, Falcons bullying them out of it. It'll be much easier for him to find those opportunities to set up onto heroes like BZM on his Beastmaster.
And that'll be 2 games in a row now that if he does go for the blink, that he rushes it, right? Which is pretty interesting. We have seen some people stray away from that as 33. No way out of this.
Another kill for Skeeter. See what he wants to do.
He's got the TP.
He's in trouble. Crit's ready at the side, just sort of seeing what the throw down onto Skeeter. Maureen's ready to come in with the Rolling Thunder. They get him with the jump. The Blink Dagger. Saxa's gone. 33's going to try and get out of this one. Good jukes at the moment. We'll save him. Backup TP's coming in. So Falcons, they'll only find the support kill.
Very nice sidestep from 33.
Now they drop the wall. I want to see if they can try and get a support kill in return. Crit, has he got ways out of this? Let's have a look. Slowly being burnt down by the iron shells. And either way, he's definitely going to make them work for it. Quick juke around the tree line, but they should find him. Have some safety in the box. It's making them spend as much time possible chasing him down, but they will finally get the kill done.
Took them some time, but either way, 33, a much needed kill.
Omar, he's going to just run in and doom him. Chrysalis, he'll get the rupture off. Amar, has he gone a bit too deep for this? The doom damage is going to be bringing Chrysalis down pretty low, as they'll get the kill, and he's actually going to be able to walk away. Saxa just didn't have enough damage at all to threaten Amar, so he gets away with that sort of crazy play. 12 minutes in,
at
just
walking
around the back of the tier 2, coming in with a doom. They couldn't do anything to punish him.
Amar taking advantage.
Another setup for Skeeter to pick up another kill. Maybe even get the Helm creep as well.
Should be able to. They will.
More money for the Weaver.
More money, more problems.
All 3 cores of Falcons in the top 4 net worth right now. Oh, they know someone's down here. Him with the scan.
Saxa does not have blink. He's still quite poor. Can he still get a catch, though?
I mean, Chrysalis.
Whoa.
Avalanche there for the setup. It's going to give them the chance to get the rupture off.
Saving the toss.
Toss back as well. It's good damage. They'll get the kill, but can they get out? Because Maureen is in with the Rolling Thunder. Good heals coming in from Toby over towards Crystalis. Tundra looks like they may just get away with this. They find the opportunity to punish Amar and make sure that they lose no one themselves. They're even going to continue to try and chase on. See if Saxa can close it onto Maureen, but the blink's there on the Pango. Maureen's away. Unlikely that Tundra's going to be able to finish this, but Tundra can look for the team fight. They've got the Darkseer vacuum into this tiny combo. They have the setup. BZM back in, looking to finish off the Roche. Falcons, they're definitely going to want to give this a fight. They have the Rolling Thunder at the ready, and Maureen, he's straight in. Roche is low. The bug's flying across. A lot of damage here. It's been taken by Maureen because of this rupture. Maureen, he's dead. The rupture does it. They get the chance to finish the Roche and get the Aegis on BZM, and now they're ready to look for more. 33 moves in with the Centaur, gets the stun setup onto Crypt, follow-up Avalanche. Tundra, they hold their own around the Roshan. And the power of the rupture being shown. 3k advantage here for Tundra after that turnaround. And now, Saxa, look at the opening. Toss back as well into the Roar. Is there any save for Skeeter? The box comes into play, but it won't get him out. BZM getting the kill there off the back of Saxa's setup. He's gonna go for the TBR, but the vacuum is there onto the 2 of them. 33 were in perfect position. The block right to follow up. Falcons, they're in big trouble now, folks. Now Saxa, he doesn't slow down this game.
Another toss.
He's everywhere. Looking to set up all the players. Crit will be able to jump away for now, back to the safety of Skeeter and Snaking, but again, it's just Falcons having to consistently run away from Tundra. And BZM, he's ready to just walk in and try and start things. They're going to look to go for him in return. They get the Rolling Thunder set off. BZM will get the BKB off. He's going to try and run this one off, but the bugs are upon him. We get Glimmer. Toby's in with a heal. It looks like he's going to be fine for now. BZM gets away with the range of the BKB, and it's ball time for Chrysalis to get round to the back of the fight and finish off Skeeter. The vacuums in onto Crit, and Amar crits a fall. Snaking, he's in trouble as Saxa tosses Chrysalis forward, able to finish off a third kill. Avalanche there from Saxa, in with the blink. They'll take down the 4 of them. Falcons, they just can't fight them, Fog. They're getting destroyed. Do you try?
I think they might feel like they have to. I think if they give this one away, they might feel like it's going to be too difficult to come back.
Let's have a look.
Let's see if they get the angle.
Pipe is online.
It's done.
An extra bit of protection against the team fight of Tundra, but still, even with that taken into account, Tundra have a pretty overwhelming bit of damage. They're going to try with the setup. Rolling Thunder coming in from Maureen, but it's not in time. BZM's able to finish the Roche, get the Aegis. Falcons, they couldn't make the steal happen. The Roar's in onto Maureen. We'll continue with the remainder of the Rolling Thunder over towards Toby and Chrysalis, but the Avalanche from Saxon comes out, the heals as well onto Toby. Toby survives. Maureen now trying to back away the life drain, getting Toby finished back on a full HP. Amar's in with the Doom. It's onto Chrysalis, so they should be able to finish up the Bloodseeker, but can Falcons get anything else? Maureen jumps forward. Crypt fires Toby, he's going to go for the Decrep TP, anything to stop it? No, Toby gets out as well with the Glimmer play. He's gone pretty deep though, Maureen, over towards the tier 2 tower, and Saxa and BZM, they turn and punish him. Maureen falls. They get Crystalis. It's still not nearly as much as Falcons need to slow Tundra down though this game.
Super strong when he shows up. Yeah, this is cool. Mark.
And there it is. Saxa gets the setup. BZM in with the follow-up thanks to the bots too.
You never expect that either. That's something that just, it hits you and you're like, oh my goodness, he actually went for bots too. And now you have to watch out for that the entire game. You have to have someone sitting behind Skeeter probably.
They just see him under this ward. Saxa's going to get the chance to get the jump on him. And comes a bit of safety for Amar. BZM easily TPing in and ready to chase him down. Amar, nowhere to run. Another one here for BZM.
They've lost fully control of the map. They can't really step outside now at this point because of this bots too. I think this is actually such a cool approach here from BZM to just pretty much make it that they can't walk outside now. Taking control of everything, keeping lanes in great positions always for Tundra.
Skeeter's got to be a bit careful. Saxa, he's going to get the setup. They have the roar. Is there any further save for him? They're coming in with Rolling Thunder, but they cannot get them off Skeeter. Skeeter's out for a minute. No buyback.
I think that's one of the first times I've seen that. He tossed him while he got boxed, and it broke him out of the box midair, and then he got rolling. So Tundra, they get the dream catch, and perhaps just a Rax here off of this.
And they're definitely going to feel like they can stick around. They're so strong right now, Tundra. Especially with no Weaver alive on Falcons. Falcons, they don't even have the chance of dreaming of enough damage to kill any of these cores right now. Maybe even the supports. We saw in that last fight, they couldn't even kill Toby on the Pugna.
No. Oh, and in the last 16 minutes, they've gotten 1 kill. And it was just the Bloodseeker once in that fight. Everything else has just been Tundra. It's towers falling, Roshan falling, every single one of the fight wins. As a Rax falling this early on. And Snaking also getting caught while doing that split push.
And the big brain builds continuing from BZM. He's got a full Orchid online now after the bots too, so a way to deal, pop through that Lincolns and ensure that he can still find the Raw. Maybe looking for a bit of a fake back, sticking around with the smoke.
Falcons has to, I mean, they have to blow up one target immediately with that Doom, and just also have to control the Pugna during it. Because you can stop a lot of things here. Sure, you can't heal, but you can prevent a lot of the
poor
damage.
Old Snaking. Oh, don't get the initial toss back, but it doesn't matter.
Splat.
They'll still get it. And even better after the rupture comes in, so didn't stand a chance there on the edge.
It looked nice. Splattered.
Amar. I mean, they're thinking about fighting this. They do have the buyback on Snaking. It comes in. They get it with the opening Rolling Thunder over towards Saxa, but the Decrepify's there from Toby. They've got the lockdown on towards 33. He'll get caught to the side. He'll get the vacuum wall off, but does still end up dying. Falcons, they get one. They need more. Raw comes out from BZM over towards Crypt. That's going to be the Ringmaster down. Further buyback comes out from him, so Falcon's using both support buybacks to try and turn this fight. Sax will be able to toss back Maureen.
That's a
Falcons, they've got to keep chasing. Amar, and with the Infernal Blade onto Saxa. Glimmers out, another Decrepify from Toby, giving a chance here for Saxa to maybe play his way out of this one. Gets the Avalanche up, but the Yule setup will be there. Saxa gets left behind. Still going to take a bit of focus for them to finally finish him. They do get him. Falcons, they've got to continue to try and snowball this for more. Amar, chasing up over towards the tier 2. Got eyes over towards Toby and Crystalis.
It's a very expensive one, and it's 2 buybacks from Falcons.
Can they get anything else done with this? They've killed off 33 and Saxa.
Unlikely. Maureen, they see Toby.
The Decrepify off. Maureen's having to get over towards Crystalis, but Crystalis having to get the BKB off. He has been doomed, but the rupture was down onto Maureen. Maureen, he's gone. Raw from BZM over towards Amar. Amar, he falls as BZM takes down another, now ready to maybe even turn towards Skidder. Skidder's trying to chase to finish off the Bloodseeker, but he cannot do so. Avalanche is into the toss. More than enough burst to deal with the Carry Weaver, and now ready to go for more again, Tundra. Attempted TP, put to a stop there by the bird, comes crashing down onto Snaking. Is 4 of them dead. Crit's going to try for a TP, but he can't get out. Avalanche in play from Saxa. Tundra, they get the team wipe. Pretty much, I mean, it is straight up a flawless game from him on the Beastmaster.
After he got all chatted.
Yeah.
in the beginning.
As I said, sometimes it can be a curse. It can come back to bite you when you look for a bit of all chat banter. Obviously, it was a bit of fun, but it was in good taste, but sure, maybe doesn't taste too great right now for Maureen. I don't think he'll be doing that again next game.
No.
As everything did kind of go downhill pretty quickly after that one.
Pretty quickly. And
Tundra ready to pad up the stats here with a few more extra kills, and there it is. GG is called. Tundra hit back very, very hard here in this game. So we're going to a game 3, folks.
Honestly, BZM show.
No, Ursa.
Go with yours.
Oh, wow. Okay. He does not think it's a bad matchup against Weaver then.
Let's see who's actually going to go mid.
Yeah, I'm also just curious to see, like, how far are they going to push the limits, Owen? How much is the Sanking going to sit and hit back, right? Getting the application of the miss versus the Bat Rider is just going to be too much because BZM went for Stoke build. Because what we've seen from some players who play the Bat mid, they like Arsonist, you go more down like Reckley. As Stormstormer was saying, BZM is different. He goes bots, he goes Dagon, he plays more about just spell damage build rather than right-click build. So we'll see what type of difference that has versus the Sanking. I mean, Snaking, just a sneaky spot. I think he got spotted for a second, but top.
They're getting onto Crystalis. They're going to be able to find him at his first blood. Coming pretty late into the game here, 6.5 minutes in.
And a move that I feel like I haven't seen in some time, but Skeeter takes the portal, the carry coming in to wrap around behind.
Big time to make that play as well, because of course, if that hadn't happened, BZM would have been able to find the first blood for himself down bottom.
True.
So
he's got backup of Skeeter.
see what they can find. Swashbuckle to the side, bugs out onto the two of them. Chrysalis getting
Chrysalis.
pretty low. They'll get the lasso to lock down Amar, so they'll finish the kill off. The Skeeter's in, finds the kill return. He's hit the 6, so it's given him the chance to time lapse out of there. Skeeter will be fine.
It's going to be another slow start for Chrysalis, though. A lane that we kind of anticipated to be difficult, and then, yeah, just 2 back-to-back dives. Says Malrine looking for a play on Toby. He's got him.
And the thing is with BZM in this game, we'll see top. Malrine ready to dive the tower. Not a safe place for Tundra to really turn up to anymore here.
Similar last time, Falcons with a lead. It all started to kick together when Tundra
And they
got
still-
more items on their darks here.
Trying to
Still
get
looking
Skeeter.
for him.
And it seems so
So
hard to
hard.
do. Time lapse is there. So
There's
another
gonna be
Shakuchi.
TPs.
I mean, backup indeed is coming in. Saxa might cost him his life here. Burrow strikes in on towards the tusk to get a kill. I mean,
It's tough to do.
That looked a bit desperate there, Fog.
Yeah.
They really were hanging around trying to find this Weaver, but very unlikely to get that kill.
Top, BZM.
CMR. Let's grab Swashbuckle in a second. Not before the lasso's in. So BZM will be able to find something up top. Meanwhile, though, in the mid lane, Falcons claim another.
50% miss rate on the tower is pretty significant.
That's pretty crazy. Now,
Hey.
bottom.
Okay.
Skeeter on the chase from Toby. Saxa, can he save him? Shots
Ooh.
are there.
Oh!
That sharpshooter missing only by a little tiny bit. Crit might still find the kill here with the bounce. The Acorn shot won't connect, but the Shakuchi, that does. Another kill for Falcons. So what will they
Chrysalis.
find here? They're in. Easy catch for the two of them. It's
And-
not going to be an easy game for Chrysalis to sort of find space to finish his battle fury.
Saxa. They're trying to bait Skeeter here.
So they got the burst with the punch up, not enough.
Decent attempt, but Malrine's here.
Backup's coming in, and there's the jump.
Uh-oh.
Burst strike in onto the two of them. They'll get the cookie on at 33, but Saxa will fall. Falcons, they're looking to chase them down. Toby will try and blast back here with the scatter blast, but Amar rolls forward, in with the shield crack, connects as well on towards Chrysalis, buying time for Skeeter to chase up. They have the Chancellor on towards him, bar striking again from Malrine. They kill off the Ursa.
Skeeter.
BZM can't quite get anything in return.
Oh, and
Falcons,
it's a
they get the
wisdom.
kills, they get out. A painful few deaths, and in particular that one there for Chrysalis. 33.
This is Mech finished up.
Crit's got the jump. Here with the bushwhack into the sharpshooter. Malrine's going to have blink soon. There it is. Another one for Malrine.
And again, yeah, lack of lockdown and control is definitely going to be something that's apparent versus this Weaver who's having such a good game as Chrysalis. Getting gone on, they'll get him our top.
Chrysalis. He's not going to live through this one. BZM, can he get anything? He'll get the grab in onto Crit. Gets him dragged back underneath the tower. So we'll be able to set up for something else in return.
Can they get a second one? Not versus these two elusive ones, it looks like. And yeah, 33 still a bit of a ways away from having that pipe finished up.
Bottom.
Another catch.
Another one for Falcons. Skeeter, he's got the bugs up as well if he wants to go for some sort of dive play. Might just be tempted. Yep, with the backup of Malrine, they'll certainly go for that one as well. Double kill. Well, Chrysalis might just get caught again. He's just outside of the edge of them. They're going to have vision upon him now. Amar ready to start things. Chrysalis trying to jump over the cliff. Won't make it. Burrow strikes in upon him. It's going to be Chrysalis in trouble once again. Being careful towards the end here. In fact, they want to make this quick play whilst they're finishing the Roshan, knowing the BZM's farming this bottom lane. Crit looking for the setup. Lasso will get thrown out on
Nice
towards Crit.
flame
Punch
break.
up as well. They'll burst through the hoodwink.
Oh, that was a sick flame break. It pushed Malrine on low ground. He couldn't get the stun to protect Crit.
Tries with the blind Burrow strike. Doesn't quite get the angle. So they get out there. Tundra, they get the kill, they get away.
Okay, so 33's pivoted. Instead of going for the pipe first, he's gone for the Crimson since it's... I mean, there's a lot of hybrid damage that's coming in from the side of Falcons.
Oh. Bushwhacks in from Crit. BZM's gone.
Yep.
All it takes right now is just for one of these stuns to connect, and they have enough to burst through the bat. Oh, Mark. It's the jumping. Chris is going to try and go in return. Pushback won't connect onto it, but the Rolling Thunder's there.
Crystallis.
He's got to start backing off now. Rolling Thunder connects as well as the bugs coming in from Skeeter. Crystallis, he's not going to get out of this one. Skeeter finishes him off, and at the same time over towards the side. 33 will manage to scramble back to the base just in time.
Bushwhack slightly off the mark there. All right, pipe is done, so they're tankier, but again, yeah, the question of damage is really going to be there from Tundra at this deficit.
Don't want to try and punish him off. Saxa coming in with the wraparound. Crystallis in with the jump as well. Have they got enough burst to take him out? They have.
Nice move. Uh-oh, Toby. He used his cookie. Not quite. So blinks are done. BKB, as we said, for Crystallis is done. The next one, it's BZM having a BKB, so he can actually pick and choose the target. As Saxa almost getting soloed.
Be able to get the blink off, but no, she doesn't manage to. This time around with the Sandstorm down.
But he got 2 couriers, so it's something at least. I didn't see what they had on them. I don't know if they had anything.
It's Roshan. Should be an easy one for Falcons again. Tundra, not. I mean, they are starting to head over there with BZM, but it would be a pretty crazy play to try and jump in for this. He's actually going to get jumped first. Maureen finds him in the river.
He's in trouble.
Gets caught by surprise there. Again, some of the Falcons have proven to be very good with making these plays whilst doing the Roshan. You got to be ready for those.
Also, Owen, they're not even having to commit ultimates really versus BZM now. You see how fragile he is, how much magic damage is.
Crystallis having a BKB to TP out there, get away from Amar.
Making 2 separate moves on the map while doing the Roshan. Pressure continues to be on to Tundra, even through these BKBs.
Amar, it's going to try and start something. He's able to get the opening on towards BZM. It's BZM, still yet to get that BKB finish, so he has no way of protecting himself.
Even if he has it, the Basher's there too, so Amar, he's got his number. Yeah, they're so far ahead at this point. It just now it really is just starting to grow too much for them to really deal with.
A quick move to the mid. They get the power strike opening into the bushwhack. Do they have enough burst? 33 is pretty tanky, but not tanky enough to survive through the axe. And the ult there of Maureen. Bottom, Crystallis, Helper Saxa will find himself a kill. Can they get out the 2 of them? Amar, he's got eyes on Saxa. Bash comes into play with the swashbuckle. Saxa's gone. Crystallis has to remain hidden in the trees.
Onto the high ground after 3 heroes have been killed. Skeeter still with the Aegis too.
What do they do about this?
Another pick off on the side.
Bringing in the bottom wave as well here, Falcons.
It just looks like, I mean, Falcons just fixed them. They really truly fixed the mistakes that they had in that last game in particular. And yeah, I mean, Maureen, the Sand King, this is definitely things that I don't know. I don't think you can give this team Sand King.
I think apparently not.
It's a first pick and he is literally yet to die.
Yeah, absolutely destroying with it.
BZM gets solo killed.
Tips continue to fly out. I know he's having a rough one here. You die. Okay. Marco also with the banter with his ex-teammate, asking him if he's even a player. After he's had a bit of a rough game here, BZM didn't get anywhere close to getting the snowball going that he would hope for on the mid-bat.
No.
They had the answers, Falcons.
I mean, this game, it felt like nothing really hit, right? Like all three lanes were pretty difficult in particular.
Tundra, we'll see if they can piece together one final effort. It's looking pretty grim. Maureen is in with a jump straight away onto Toby, and now looking to move over towards Crystallis. The BKB's up on Maureen, so he can stand his ground here. 33 tries to turn.
He has Refresher.
He's not got a lot of mana to play with Maureen. Not that it matters too much. He's got enough for another Burrow strike on towards Saxa. The lasso is there.
Oh!
Maybe they can kill him. They can. That's a big kill. Can they get anything more? Probably not. As Falcons push on, take down BZM through the BKB. Crystallis and 33 are held back in the base.
But you know what?
Try their best though, Crystallis.
You killed him. You got him.
It's something.
Deathless.
But the base still in shambles here. As Falcons push on, finish off the mid set.
They might just get megaed here. Crystallis, no BKB. He has Nullifier.
Can 33 and Crystallis make any sort of jump into the 4 of them?
They almost have Toby up, so they'll have a 3v4.
I'll have the Kisses ready to play. But they're going to have to wait for the full 5. Toby ready to set up for the tree line.
Skitter 20 seconds on Aegis.
On the verge of getting mega creeped here. Kisses will start things off. They get the jump in over towards the edge, seeing if they can burst through Snaking. Even with the nullify, they couldn't quite. Snaking able to run. The bushwhack holds back Chrysalis, and now they can turn over towards the bet. Chrysalis is getting kited and controlled here by Snaking on the Enchantress. Saxa trying to set things up with an angle from the tree line. Got everybody back up now. Tundra, but Amar's in with the jump on to Saxa. Snowball's there, and they will get Chrysalis back in on top of Snaking, so they get the Enchantress killed. The lasso controlling Amar. It's another kill, but of course the mega creeps are out against Tundra, so they're going to have to try and hold against those.
At least they get something, but yeah, the megas, the damage is truly done. Snaking buys back. Why not? I guess.
Has got the buyback available. How long we seen to lasso? Lasso's back up in a second, so BZM will have the lasso for the defense.
Malrine wants to use this amp damage with his refresher.
And he's ready to go. He's just going to go straight for Toby. In onto the Snapfire. Toby out of the game. Does also have buyback, so both supports with buyback available on Tundra.
Okay.
Chrysalis caught out, sort of held outside of the base, but they don't quite have eyes on him. So might be able to enter from a surprising angle. And now Chrysalis is in. He's going to try and see if he can burst through, and they get the vacuum as well. They've got the damage. They've brought Malrine down. Now can Chrysalis survive? He's trying to back off with the BKB. Look to get back up towards the fountain. There's the buyback from Toby. Cookie comes into play. Chrysalis will survive. BZM as well, also holding on inside of the fountain. Chrysalis for another jump. Nullifier comes in. Kisses. Not quite fully connecting at the time that they make the jump with the Ursa, but they do look towards Crit at the side. Eon Disc is popped. Amar backing on towards the bat. They got the nullifiers. Want to take off the Ghost Scepter.
BZM.
He's up to the high ground, but he's gone. Skeeter finishes him off.
Bit too aggressive, looking for Crit, but Crit has the Aeon Disc. He's got the disable.
And that's going to be Toby out as well. Both of them down without buyback. Chrysalis trying to go all in, and with Saxa here on towards Amar. 33, it's a good vacuum at the side, but Amar able to get the roller pop to the side. He'll live, jumps back in with the shield crash, swashbuckling onto the two of them. 33, still alive there, but only just, and will get caught once more by the bushwhack of Crit. They've run out of buybacks. This game, it's over. GG is called as Falcons will take game 3, and with that, the series 2-1.
Looked at game 1 again, right? I think all 3 games had a similar feel almost in terms of how the teams ended up snowballing.